declared on September the 3rd, 1939, and I was only 9 years old at that time. I did not understand what was happening, but everybody was very worried. And in our house that had 5 rooms in the cellar, one we converted into a air raid shelter, but we put candles there. And whenever the siren went off, we ran down there. There were 2 sirens, one that went, I think, like this, ooh, 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 ooh. And that told us to go to the air raid shelter. And when it all clear, it came without any breaks in it. Ooh. And that meant we could go back to bed. The school was delayed because many of the teachers had gone to be soldiers. My father evacuated me to the Lake District, to a lake called Owlswater, called Howtown, Howtown. By that time, I was 10 years old, and the farmer, he said that I had to help him. 2 things I could help him. First of all, he made me in charge of the chickens that lay eggs, or the hens that laid eggs. And every night I had to lock up the hen house in such a way that the fox couldn't get in and catch the hens. I had to collect the eggs. The other thing was that milking the cows was done by hand, and the farmer taught me how to put the bucket between my 2 legs and knees and how to milk the cow. And it was very difficult to learn to squeeze the 4 parts where the milk comes out. I only got a bucket full of milk. Well, I stayed there until my father said it was safe to go home, by which time I would have been 11. And that was a very dangerous time because Winston Churchill did not tell us that he could win the war. As a Girl Guide, I went to the local farmer whose name was Jack Tetley, I remember quite well. He said, I need help delivering the milk. And so he said, will you come on my cart, pulled by a white horse, and we'll go round the village delivering milk. And I had a milk can with 2 measures in it, half a pint and a pint. And I knocked on people's door, and they were waiting for me, and they held out the jug, and they'd say, a pint today, please, or half a pint only today. And I poured it into their jug. Because I was a Girl Guide, I got a special badge for war service.
What you felt like?
Like a very big girl, because people trusted me that by helping in the village, everybody got to know me and everybody got to respect me as a big girl. I had to do the work properly. I couldn't break an egg when I collected them, and I had to not spill the milk when I delivered it into a jug. So I had to be very focused. We couldn't have many clothes, and we had a rationing book for clothes. And so I rarely had any new clothes.
What about shoes?
I had to buy new shoes. I couldn't get into my sister's shoes because her feet were different. But rationing went on for maybe 4 or 5 years. Let me tell you something else. During the war, we only had a radio, no television. And when something serious was happening, Winston Churchill, who was the Prime Minister, made a special broadcast. Everybody listened to in the home, and we would sit round the radio and listen to what he said. He made everybody feel they must give something more to save Great Britain, the United Kingdom, from being invaded by the Germans.
You did a great job. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I'm proud of you.